Yeah, I can hear it. Alright. Hi guys, hello, meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and we are sitting in the dark due to a tornado warning that has just been issued a while ago, and it's knocked out power to a lot of people, including, of course, us. And because we have no power, we are running on batteries like always. It's back. I'm on the porch. That's why we maintain our backup systems. And since I'm here, we are going to take questions today. Emergency broadcast setup. Our version of EBS. So let's get this started. Right now, Dory's doing some cleanup, and she's trying to find some stuff in her storage that she originally put in storage. And we know Dory doesn't want to be on video, but she might talk. I don't know. It's up to Dory.
Not right now. I'm a little upset right now.
Upset what? The weather?
No, my pitcher. My father's pitcher broke.
Oh, it's just a glass though.
Yeah.
So you just gotta get another pitcher
frame.
Or a glass piece.
Yeah.
Which you can get that done at Bright Place Hardware. They sell glass. Okay, so anyway, let me go ahead and get this live. And, let's see. Here I am. So.
Not right now.
So, what's the weather?
No, my pitcher. My father's pitcher broke.
Oh, it's just a glass though.
Yeah.
So you just gotta get another pitcher
frame. Michelle.
A glass piece.
Yeah.
Oh man. Which you can get that done at Bright Place Hardware. They sell glass. Okay, and then I gotta share this out. So, okay, and wasn't expecting to do an emergency live impromptu video, but a tornado warning is in effect, not a hurricane warning. Patty thought it was a hurricane. No, it is not. It's a tornado.
What's the difference?
One's easy to predict because you have long-term awareness of it. One pops up whenever it damn pleases.
Sure, look.
That's the difference. And already it's kind of getting kind of windy, so let's see. I'm just trying to get these tweets out as fast as I can. We're running on batteries right now. So we don't have a lot of power. We have this little flashlight, LED flashlight, powering our lights so you can see me. It's pitch black. We have no lights in the building at all. Nothing. Not even a working phone. Except for cell phones. And of course, our T-Mobile Wi-Fi is working, of course. And that's how we are on the air right now. And, so, let's see. I hate this thing. Okay, so, right now I'm trying to share out these videos to as many people as I can. So that those of you, our members, can see it. And know that we're okay and alive. Let's say it's pitch black outside. It's or maybe it's a little lighter than pitch black. It is dark right now. It is right now dark. And so, of course, I said before many times that if we lose power, we will always be able to broadcast. Maybe not always consistently, but we will be able to broadcast at all the times. So, and I just put the flashlight upwards, not to make me more scary. That's better actually. You can hear the rain, and I saw some lightning already.
Oh yeah, there's been lightning for a while.
I saw some earlier today. And it's really coming down now. And so we have lost. Lights went out and flickered out and died. There you go. There's a flash of lightning we just saw. And why is it like, why are we getting lightning, you ask me?
What?
I said, you're probably asking me why we're getting lightning and rain and storm like this right now? Even though you're not asking me, on top of a rhetorical question from my audience. It's because tomorrow's weather is going to be a lot cooler than today. And that's the reason. It's going to be cooler tomorrow. Let's go through and take a look at the immediate forecast for today. Okay. Severe thunderstorm warning at 3:34 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located over Tilton, over Kingston, New York. It's at 50 miles per hour. 2-inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. 2-inch hail. Wow. That's a boom. That's a big boom. Lots and lots and lots of bad weather coming. And there's more lightning coming. The storm is really picking up right now. Yeah, you can hear the thunder. And we are, of course, safe. We are on the porch. Are we really safe on the porch? Well, let's put it this way. It's safer now than it is inside. Inside, I have to light candles. And we would have, right now we're barely got any light coming in. But we are on the air, and that's really cool thing. So let's go ahead and see if I can get the weather information. And right now at this point it's thunderstorming. The high is 30 degrees Celsius. Wednesday, May 16th. And the high is 30 degrees right now. The high 18 degrees Celsius tomorrow, mostly cloudy. A high of 18, a low of 11. Thursday, May 17th, a high of 26, a low of 12. And Friday, showers again, May 18th, a high of 15, a low of 8. So what you're seeing, or hearing in this case, is all that moisture because of the cold front that's coming this way. And all that moisture is condensing out of the clouds. It got hot fast, and now it's cooling fast. And that generates a huge amount of static electricity. And that's what you're seeing right now, or hearing, if you're listening to my broadcast, is lightning. And it is out there, and it is loud. And it's like Diamond from the Muhammad Project would say, that's a boom. Well, that is a boom. And it is coming down. Heavily. Alright, let me see what I'm talking about when I say heavily. Heavy enough for you? That's just the water coming off our roof. It's torrential. And there's dangerous lightning. And there are tornado warnings in effect as well. And, of course, the reason why you see that some lights are on over there at the bank is because they got a generator. Lucky them. Went to get a generator over here and never got a chance to get one. Buy one. Rent this rebate, you can get a nice $700 power generator. Agree. So, it's torrential and the dangerous. And so, pretty serious amount of rain. And let's see if I can find a radar of what's going on right now. I don't know if we can get a radar right now because I'm trying to watch through your chat comments. I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of those. Let's see. National Weather Service, the severe thunderstorm warning for Litchfield County, Northern Connecticut, East Central Ulster County, So about 8:34 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Tilston or near Kingston, New York. Moving east at 50 miles per hour hazard, 2-inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. People and animals outside will be hurt. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windings, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This is like a hurricane, except, of course, it's not something that we can plan for a couple of days in advance, and that is why it is harder to plan ahead for these things, because it's just big, and bigger. So, but I'm okay, and Dory's okay. I always want to get a good crinkling of noise from a thunderstorm, and this is as good as it gets. Wow, that's a boom. That's a boom. So, the point is we have no idea how long we're going to be without power, but if winds are getting up to 60 miles per hour, you can expect that there's going to be uprooted trees, down power lines, and we can be without power for hours. That's pretty bad, because if we're without power for hours, well, our food won't go bad that's in the refrigerator, because we have an electric stove, we're not going to be able to cook dinner. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. It's kind of hard to prepare and for this kind of conditions. Well, at least right now, T-Mobile is up and working, as far as I can tell. Yeah, as far as I can see, T-Mobile's tower is up and working right now. So yeah, it's pretty, heavy amount of rain. The rain is actually making it hard for anybody to hear you. So I hear that. Okay, so it's making it hard for you to hear me. Guys, I'm sorry about that. It sounds like hail. It's hail. Are we getting hail there, Dory?
A little bit.
Does it say we can see up to 2-inch hail?
I don't see no hail yet.
So, anyway, Dory, you want to cover this storm system a bit? Talk about it a little bit from what you see? Let's bring this to Dory so she can hear you. Right now, that rain is falling at an extremely fast clip. And it's getting a little lighter out. What do you think? You think it's getting a little lighter now?
Yeah.
I think the storm cell is moving out of the way. Well, I think the storm cell is moving out of the way. I don't think it's going to stay. It's getting a little lighter outside, so I think this storm cell is moving out of the way. And without radar, I'm going to have to guess and say it's more likely, based on what they said, it's going eastwards. And it's going very, very good clips, so, It's moving out of the way. You can see your light. You can see the light in the camera. Right. Okay, so it's moving out of the way. I'm actually surprised that there's nobody actually in chat right now. Okay, now here's the deal. Right now, it's still raining really hard. You can tolerate that I'm gonna have plenty of water in my apartment today from the roof. We have no mains utilities right now, nothing. So I have no idea how long we're gonna be without power. So I'm not gonna stay. Oh wait, here we go. Yes, we have one person here. He says I made it. Hey again. How you doing? Right now, where I am, we have some really bad weather coming. We're lucky that you're actually able to chat with us. It's really raining hard. It's raining hard. Simulated lightning wave. Woo! We have the real lightning coming down too. And I was able to turn off the light source. Yeah, but okay. So, how you doing anyway? At least you have more water to drink. Oh yeah, we've been having a little shortage of that, haven't we? Yeah. But you know what, here's the deal. If we get too much rain, it'll overflow the banks to the river. It's just not that far from our house, and then we're gonna have a real problem. So that's an issue. You want to say hi to anybody, Dory? I'll just turn your story, my roomie here. Just say hi to everybody, Dory. There's only like a few people on here right now.
Hi. God, I don't want to ban it, and you still insist on doing it.
Well, at least if people watch it, let you know that you're okay.
I'm fine, everybody. Thank you. But I don't understand why you got to do
It
live
says,
video.
make sure there is no metal close to your house. My house is the highest structure in the immediate presence. There are several oak trees that are taller than our house. Let's put it this way: if they hit this house, my landlord's gonna have to get house insurance to pay for it. Right now, the rain that was pouring off the roof, as you can see behind Dory, has kind of cleared up a bit. There was a huge blast of rain that was just pouring down from the sky. And I'm going to turn this camera back towards me now. And, let's see. I got one cat's outside. Now I'm switching it back to me. And, so we have, everybody looks like they're okay at this point. I gotta get myself some more batteries for these flashlights. And you need to work on getting some more light sources for the studio, though. Well, you keep lights running in the dark. I'm already on it. I know you are. Every time I do it. See, what we're thinking is building something similar to a large capacity lithium. Oh, I'd rather not use lithium, but sealed lead acid battery pack would be possible, but the density of energy isn't going to be as good. But it'll be a lot easier to charge it. Say about 100 amp hours, connected up to a couple LED light sources for the studio, and then we'll be able to keep the lights on even in the dark. So that's what I'm thinking about that. So it's the rain has kind of come back, so that's a good thing. question is how long is it gonna take for the power to come back? Do you have any idea, Dory?
No.
I don't either. So you're on Pink Fast? I think I'm on Pink Fast. Okay. But at least we're on the internet. At least we're on. Okay. So here's the deal, guys. We don't know how much battery power we gotta have. We're gonna have to basically ration it because we don't know how many hours we're gonna be without power. So I'm not gonna be able to spend days on here. But do you think the rainstorm is why my thing won't charge? What thing? Well, you think the rain is why you don't have power? Yeah, that's probably. It was a storm system that was started in Tilston, New York, and going towards Jamaica, New York, or Kingston, New York, came this way eastward. Affects pretty much parts of New York State and Upper New York State and Northern Connecticut. So if you don't have any lights in your house, that might be why you can't charge anything. It's because of that reason, because you have no electricity. Honestly, there's not much you can do when you don't have electricity. Except, hey, cool. It sounds like the reed's picking up again. It sounds like it's starting to pick up again. It sounds like there's another band of rain coming this way. So, alright guys, listen, it says, Peter Time says, I love storms, and it's lemon share. Well, there's some wind, but because we're kind of sheltered from on the porch, you're not really seeing too much wind shear, in the storm. It's just, right now, you can still feel some of the gusts of wind coming up on the porch. And, I have no idea what Dory's doing. Looks like she's doing the same thing you are. Really? Yeah, I think she's doing a video also. Okay. Well, is it plugged into the mains? Because if it is, you might want to check see if you've got power going to that main socket. Because if it isn't, that might try plugging in an appliance into that outlet like a light and see if that works. If that doesn't work, then that might be part of your answer, but if a light does work, maybe you might need to try a different charger. Okay, it says, I'm going to run for it and then play with my friend. Okay. Well, stay safe. I don't know where you are. So, where are you from? Where are you right now? Queen Sophia. Where are you located now? Let's see. Well, anyway, at least I can say, I said this before, that if we ever had power failure, we would be able to find some way to keep live streaming. Even though we can't take any phone calls, there's phone number. We don't have a generator. But maybe I can change that. What? How? Oh, I get it. Yeah, but we should be able to get enough energy storage to keep it practical for a couple hours a day without power. I can't answer that. I have no way of answering that. I only shut off my mains when the power goes out. Well, yeah, well, there's only one part of my house that needs to worry about that. And I'm not turning that off right now. And that controls the phone switch. Yeah, well, also but it's not powered from here. I see. Consider that, Barry. Still sunny in Pennsylvania. Well, that's because there's a cold front coming down from Canada. It's coming over from Ontario. It's actually coming this way. Fortunately, I do got emergency backup for everything except for my phone. I got a power bank for it can charge all these devices. Plus, I got a spare battery for this thing. And so right now, we're gonna obviously just want to let everybody know that we're okay. Well, I really wish I had a big gasoline generator. You know what? Well, Michelle, you don't even lose power that much to really worry about a generator. Okay, I just wanted to get back real quick because I wanted to explain something. I forgot we were on the other internet thing, so I was running a little slow. But anyway, I was going to end the stream. I realized that some of you might be curious why we were actually doing all that blank space. And then maybe you realized that, hey, let's just stay on here and keep an eye on it and just talk about it. Maybe we can talk about more serious stuff. Well, okay. Well, right now, the deal is the... Okay, I just wanted to get back real quick because I wanted to explain something. I forget we were in. Is that the system is exactly what can happen when you have a cold day or a hot day when then the cold front comes down and it clashes. And what that does is that makes these kind of severe situations. Now, the bigger the temperature change between that is, yeah, well, unfortunately we got water, but we don't have any way of cooking any food because we don't have a gas stove. And if you're just trying to cook food on the porch and barbecue grill, if you remember the video of burning down the house from MMD archives, that ain't gonna happen.
Ha 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 ha.
For a lot of reasons. Number one, first of all, is the wood that's outside is soaking wet. So there's no realistic way that we can go ahead and do a barbecue on the porch. It's not gonna happen. It's just already soaking wet wood, so it's not gonna happen. It's just too wet. And that's a really, serious issue. Okay. Don't worry, guys. You know what? I got a plan Just think your lucky stars that we're able to keep going on this live streams at all. And that's the truth, is that we are able to keep going on the live streams. And of course, we are going to definitely look into some alternative power sources. For example, we have these power banks for these cell phones, but they're not big enough to power the whole studio. No. So because we have no power, I have no idea how long we're going to be without power. So LPS Peggy Pugsies. LPS Pugsies. I wouldn't really be too concerned. I think we'll be fine. We are quite capable of dealing with some pretty crappy weather, and after all, we survived Hurricane Sandy. We survived Hurricane Irene. We survived Item Storm Albert. And in the 4 days of power failure after Albert, we survived some really bad weather. Speaking of Sandy, that's a story. We had a small gasoline generator at the time downstairs. And the only person that would be going had enough willpower to go down to keep the generator stoked with fuel and keep it running was me. And the wind kept choking out the fire or the carburetor, and so the keeping that thing running was a colossal nightmare. And we couldn't run everything. I wanted to run some of the computers and stuff, but the generator was barely capable of just keeping on my old Christmas lights that are around my building. So at least the apartment wasn't plunged in darkness. And then, like Big Clive talks about these little LED flashlights. And so I'm thinking of doing the same thing as this little LED flashlight, except get some LED tape and attach it to the ceiling and connect it to a 12-volt main supply being maintained, and a couple of deep cycle batteries to keep the lights running. And I think that would be great, because then we'll be able to keep power going. And that's what I'm thinking about doing, because that will make sense that we'll always have power. And now, it doesn't do any good with cooking, though, but it would be able to at least make sure that we can see what's going on and things like that. We also have, although they're not lit right now, we have 3 candles that are in the house because I didn't want to keep them lit because it's already hot enough in there without the fan running. And some of you guys have probably said, "When are you going to put the air conditioner in?" Well, it's not consistently warm enough to do that. If we go back to the weather forecast right now, and as I'm going to do here, so you understand what's going on here, because you came late. In my area, we still got a severe thunderstorm warning. I'm sure I saw this. They updated it. At 4:28 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Torrington, moving east at 50 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and quarter-size hail. Watch remains in effect until 8 p.m., and that was 27 minutes ago from the National Weather Service. So, going for the rest of today, at this point, let's see, right now, it's 23 degrees Celsius, and it's going to cool down a bit. Right now, the humidity is at 73%. Dew point is at 18 degrees Celsius. Pressure is 1,006 millibar. UV indice is low, 2. Chance of rain is 100%. Visibility is 0 kilometers. And precipitation is, looks like the rain is gonna kind of start to let up. Right now, at this point, it is We got 4.3 millimeters of rain at this time. It really was pouring down. Total daily volume today will be 13 millimeters of rain. It's really, really a lot. If you take 30 millimeters and you figure that's like a little more than an inch of rain. There's like 2.54 or 200 or 25.4 millimeters to an inch. Okay, so that's how much rain we got. So let's go through and look at the next 10 days. Why we're not going to waste our time looking at an air conditioner yet. Okay, Wednesday, May 16th, a high of 19, a low of 12. Now look at the difference. Today was a high of 30. And we're talking about a high of 19 tomorrow. That is 11 degrees Celsius change in temperature. When you get that much of a change, the weather is going to change a lot. Just looking at the daytime high for today was 30 and expect a low tonight of 12 degrees. That is a change of about 18 degrees Celsius. That's the kind of thing that spawns some really nasty weather. Now, looking at Thursday, it does get warm again. May 17th, it says partly cloudy, a high of 26, a low of 13. Friday, May 18th, showers, high of 16, a low of 9. Saturday, the 19th, which our soup kitchen will be open, by the way. It will be a high of 14, a low of 12. Now you can see why I'm saying, why would I want to lug an air conditioner out when it's not even going to be hot enough to really require it? Sunday, May 20th, showers, a high of 24, a low of 16. Now I have to be honest, sitting in the studio at 24 degrees Celsius is not exactly my favorite thing to do. But it's so far away at this point that I'm not going to worry about that, because that's in a couple days anyway. So we'll just have to just play with it by ear and see what happens with the weather and things like that. So LPS Pugsies, well, I see you have food that can be cooked. So you can, yes, we do. We have fresh vegetables and fruits and produce. We are not gonna starve to death. Okay? Plus we also got some snacks too, but not a lot. One of the things is that we are sort of prepared. I don't know what that term means. Say pie if you're a mod. The mods left, except for me. I'm of course I'm a channel owner, so that's the difference. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this, and this time I am going to end. I got to see it, so I'm leaving here, so because it takes a while for the buffer to catch this out. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching this, and I will see you on tomorrow night and Wednesday outside on the live stream. So do me a favor. If you see threatening weather, like I said earlier, get in a safe place. You don't want to be caught in the middle of some really nasty stuff. Okay? No, because the way this thing has a buffer, I gotta let this buffer. Okay, here's my waving sign. Okay. So, let's see what this guy, let's see what Dory's doing now, and then we'll get ready to wrap it up.
Okay, Michelle, I'm done.
Yeah, I know. I'm just showing this guy. I'm waiting for the
No, you're what?
buffering to get done buffering.
I'm going